That's it. I'm ready. I have a story.
Aha! The fires of creativity have been rekindled. We are ready to hear you.
I am ready to tell.
Well...
I can't do it.
Why not, child?
Keep quiet, hedgehog.
I'm not the one stuttering like a tea kettle.
Go on, give it a try.
I can't. What if the story's no good? What if I'm no good? What if we make a mistake? What if the story's so long that time drags on and on and on, and it never seems like the story's gonna end, and we're passing through the same rocks and trees over and over again, and you want the story to end, but you don't want to interrupt, and I keep going on and on and on until I peter out, and I finally realize there's no end, nor middle, nor beginning, and I have to leave the group and cry on the side of the road and never go to Canterbury.
That's a lot to keep you up at night. Are you sure you don't have any more reasons for not going?
Well, I'm feeling rather shy.
Shyness has never been a problem for me.
Not with 5 husbands.
I will not even take your words as landed. For it is true, I've had 5 husbands, which makes me an expert at marriage. Of all the husbands I've had, 3 were good and 2 were bad. The first 3 were very old and very rich. They spent well and tired easily.
What happened to them?
They died. After them, I wanted more adventure, more excitement, much to my own folly. Younger men might bring more adventure and more excitement, but they hardly tire at all. To manage a husband takes hard work, patience, and a lot of nagging. I nagged my husbands constantly. The younger they are, the more nagging they require. My 4th husband was righteous and thought he could get away with a paramere. But a fistful of nagging cured him completely.
What happened to him?
He died. My 5th husband, let his soul rest in peace, was half my age. He hated women, but he knew how to love a maid.
What happened to him?
He died. My 5th husband, let his soul rest in peace, was half my age. He knew how to love a maid, although he hated women. His favorite pastime was to read to me of the wickedness of ladies fair. But even this colt was tamed so that I held the bridle reins throughout the marriage.
I'm afraid to ask what happened to him.
He died, but with a smile on his face.
Good wife, this is a long preamble.
I'm truly sorry for that. When I talk about my husbands, I tend to go on.
And on, and on, and on.
I, for one, am grateful I had passing thoughts about marriage. After your speech, I'm quite certain I will never entertain the thought again.
Please, good wife, begin your tale. Immediately, hostess. As all good tales should, this story begins with a paragon of virtue.
How surprising.
What?
I not thought you would take the time for virtue.
I think a great deal of virtue. It is something I contemplate daily, hourly even.
How do you get anything done?
As all good tales should, this story begins with a paragon of virtue. Here stands a knight. Paragon of virtue, a knight of the highest caliber, goodliness in thought, word, and deed. Almost. You see, virtue wasn't exactly on the dear knight's mind. This knight thought himself above all men, and certainly above all women. He thought so highly of himself that one day he took advantage of a young maid.
I'm not sure I want to be in this story.
He was found out and condemned to die, and rightfully so, for his wordless, miserable, worm-like life.
I really must be going.
His worthless life was saved by a last-minute plea from the queen.
Let me decide his fate, my king. This man believes himself above all men to take advantage of a lady. So let a lady decide his future and path in life.
It is done, Sir Knight. We will desire your fate. You will abide by her orders. Is that clear?
Yes, your majesty. Do you realize the seriousness of what you have done?
Yes, my lady.
Your life is not yet guaranteed, Sir Knight. I hold it in my hand like so. All it takes is one finger of a hair's breadth, and your life will be gone. Slip through the cracks.
Your Majesty, take pity on me.
All right, I will give you your life, but you have to answer me. But one question.
One question.
One.
That is what you wish for me?
That is all.
Is there a catch?
No catch.
What is your question?
The question is this. What is the one thing that women most desire? Tell me that and you will keep your neck. The axe will remain cold.
The one thing that women desire, that is all you wish for me?
I give you 1 year plus a day to search for the answer. You will return, at that time you will return here and tell us what you have learned.
At first, Knight was light of heart,
Piece of cake.
but as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into months, and this Knight was no further ahead than he was behind. He could not find but one answer. He found a million answers. Some say
Women love romance.
Some say
Women desire to be flattered,
Women desire to be desired,
to be told that we are wise and not foolish.
to be trusted with secrets,
Women love honor,
happiness,
companionship,
friendship,
adventure,
security,
adventure,
security,
adventure, adventure, adventure.
security, security, security.
I tell you it's adventure.
I tell you,
All right, all right, all right.
I believe there is nothing more women desire than to be free.
no.
That's not it at all.
Finally, a year had passed, and it was time for the knight to return to the castle. With every step, he could hear the whetstone sharpening the axe. He believed he had no answer, and his head would not be long on his neck. Close to home, he crossed paths with an old woman.
Young man,
Be quiet, old woman. I cannot speak with you.
speak with thee? Speak with thee? I have no wish to speak with thee. I merely wish to ask a question.
What is your question?
I merely wish to know, young man, why do you drag your heels so? I have not seen anything like it in all my years.
Old woman, it is because I'm going to my death.
How dramatic. What death is this?
A death is a death.
And yet it troubles you so.
I did something terribly wrong, and at the time I knew it was wrong, and I was to die from the hands of the king. And at the last moment, the queen saved me and gave me a question to answer. It's so much worse to have a whole year of freedom to know that every day brings Max a question to me.
What is the question?
It doesn't matter. There's no answer. I am to die.
What doom and gloom you bring? What is the question?
The question is, what is the one thing that women most desire? I do not find this very funny. I'm quite fond of my pet.
Sir Knight, what would you say if I said I had the answer?
Of course you have an answer. Every woman has an answer. There are as many answers as stars in the sky and flowers in the field.
Not an answer, the answer.
The answer?
The only one? That is what I hold.
Woman, if you truly know, I would do anything for you. I would pay you most handsomely. I would slay any enemy. One word and I would.
All I require is this. Pledge me a troth for the answer. Do the next thing I ask of you with all your might. If you do this, then you will keep your life. The axe will remain cold.
Tell me quick, time is short. Wow!
Come with me now. Have no fear.
To the castle!
Welcome back, Sir Knight.
What have you to say?
Do you have an answer? I do, my lord.
And so, what is it that women most desire?
My lady, I have heard many things. I have heard that women wish riches, love, honor, happiness, adventure, security, adventure, security, adventure, security, and much more. I have heard so many things I knew not which way to turn nor who to believe. A year and a day is a long time to gather thoughts as one gathers wheat. However, I know the one answer that all women want. The one answer.
Then tell us so.
The one thing that all women want is to have autonomy. They wish love, honor, friendship, and much more, but also to make their own choices. That is what I believe, what women most desire. Kill me if you believe otherwise.
Congratulations, Sir Knight. You have won your life.
Congratulations.
We have a celebration feast prepared in your honor. Join us.
What if I had come back to
Hold, I say I must be heard.
Who is this?
Mercy, my queen, I may be old and foul and poor, but I am the one who taught the answer to this knight. He did pledge me his word in life that for the answer he would do the next thing I ask of him.
Then he must do it.
This lady's kindness did save my neck. I owe her a whole world of debt.
And so it must be paid. Before this court, then, I ask you to take me as your wife.
What?
I ask you to marry me, Sir Knight.
You have got to be joking.
No jokes. You pledge your word and your life.
So take my life, take my money, take anything, but do not ask me to marry you.
That is all I ask.
But I am a knight. You're old and ugly and poor. I do not wish to marry you. Your Majesty, my lady, surely.
You gave your word.
But
Your word must be your bond. You will marry this woman, and you will do so this very day. A man's word must be kept for a man to keep his honor.
In truth, it was quite a dour occasion. There was no fancy ceremony nor reception. There was no fancy food, nor dresses, nor dancing. The night was a dour occasion from beginning to end, and when the deed was done, he hid away.
I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to hear anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. I wish to God my heart would break.
You are my love and I saved your life. I never did you wrong. Why do you treat me so? What am I guilty of? Tell me so that I may amend it.
Can never be amended. You are old and ugly and poor. You cannot change either of those facts. I do not wish to be married to you.
Is this the cause of your unrest?
Of course it is. Are you blind?
Sir Knight, I will give you a choice. I can be one of two things. I will be old and ugly till I die, but a truer, more humble life you will never see. I will never displease you, cause discomfort or unrest. Or I can be young and beautiful.
I choose young and beautiful.
But there's a catch.
I do not want there to be a catch.
I will be young and beautiful at your peril. I will be haughty and selfish and cross and cruel. Which do you choose?
Lady, I cannot choose. I place this decision in your hands. Do as you wish.
Then I may choose as I see fit.
It is in your hands.
I have my choice and you will abide by my choice?
I.
Kiss me, Sir Knight.
Do I have to?
Kiss me and I will be both for you, young and beautiful, faithful and fair.
I did it. You're young and beautiful. Young and beautiful.
1,000 kisses did the knight give his wife, and so the two lived in total joy and complete happiness for the rest of their days.